Okay, let's take an overview of trades, how to add a trade. This is also going to be where you put your crew with that particular trade. Obviously I think pretty much anybody that's going to be in SSA is going to at least do roofing. You may do some remodeling too, but we have a lot of guys that do siding and windows and fencing and some other things. So let's take a look at what we need to do to add a trade and set up a trade, edit a trade, and even add a trade note. So we're in our job, so let's go up here to trades and let's click on trades. And what we want to do is add a trade. So right here is going to be our trade status. So depending on where you are in the workflow here, we're going to pretend like this one is ready to build. Warranty work is going to be no. This is going to be a roofing job. The crew, let's go ahead and just set this up for Joel. If you have a production supervisor, which these guys do, let's see who we got. Let's set up production supervisor. Now we're going to see where this is going to go on the trades calendar. Which calendar? So this one's set up for Vern, who is a repair production supervisor. So let's go ahead and put this on the calendar for next week so I don't wig anybody out with where it gets set up. So now we're going to add this trade, and when we put that on the calendar, when we set a date on the calendar, we actually we got it on there for our time. So let's take a look. Oh, I'm in the trades count. Let's go to the all jobs calendar so we can look. I'll put that on the 24th. Oh, excuse me. Hit the task calendar. So on the 24th. So here we are with that job that I just put on there, right here, and we can dive back into that job if we like, but we're in another tab with it. So let's just go back and let's take a look at our trade. So now if we click on this roofing trade, and that's how we got it onto the job calendar, we can edit this trade. So we need to change the date. We could have just clicked and dragged the job, but anyway, we can come right here and make this edit. We need to change the crew. So let's change the crew to Julio. So anytime you need to make an edit or add a trade, we're going to start at trades, and then you can even come in here and send a message on the trade. Let's go back to the job, trade. Let's get to the trade. And be careful if you delete this trade, but you can send a client a message about this particular trade. So this is going to be a roofing job, a roof repair. And what we want to, if say that you're changing the time, you want to send that to your client. Or we can add a trade note. So when we get there, say somebody in production in the office has some new information, and Vern is going to open this up and look at this trade, these trade notes, before he starts that job. So you can just start putting your trade notes there, add your trade notes, and he will see those as soon as he gets to the job site. So now let's go back to the trade, and we're in the trade, and here we can do all kinds of things if we need to. We can change the picture of the house, we can go back in and edit, but this is a high-level overview of adding a trade and what you can do to edit that trade.